FYZ4K here, welcome back. Hope you guys are keeping well. I hope you guys are keeping healthy. I know a lot of you guys are home. Just curious what you guys are up to. What do you guys do to keep busy at home? So comment below, let me know. What I'm actually doing is I'm doing a lot more YouTube videos myself. I did have a few gigs lined up, especially wedding related, and just because of what's happening right now, a lot of those have been cancelled. Today we're going to be talking about an addition to your camera gear, something that I believe you guys must have in your collection if you guys don't already have, and that is a drone. Alright, so any type of drone. I have the Autel Evo drone over here. This is the 4K. Now they've come up with like a 6K, 8K. If you guys are already past the intermediate level, you guys know what you guys are shooting now. You guys have your sliders, you're doing all sorts of fun stuff with your mirrorless or DSLR camera. Get a drone. There's so much more you can add on to your services, and I would highly recommend shooting from the sky once you have mastered the DSLR or mirrorless cameras that you guys are using. This is the first step. Purchasing a drone. Okay, so there's like the Autel Evo, there's the DJI. Those are the most common ones that are out there right now. If you're asking me which one is better between the two, I mean, I know DJI has a well-established name, but Autel Evo has come out and they're competing really well. Again, stay tuned for another video where we'll be doing a full review on the Autel Evo, and I'll be telling you everything it has. So once you actually have purchased a drone, I would highly recommend getting a license, being certified, because if you're in Canada and you're watching this, Canada-wide, they have actually made it mandatory to get a license. Be it if you're a leisure flyer or if you are a professional flyer for a business. So there's a couple of different stages. There's a beginner's type of license, and then there's like a pro level, professional level license that you can get. Once you get a license, you'll be certified to fly a drone, as well as you'll have to get a registration number that you can mark somewhere on your drone as well. It is very important that you get that registration number. Otherwise, there's a fine for not having a license and not having your registration number. It's a $5,000 fine, and the law was established, I believe, in June 1st of 2019 in Canada. It's Canada-wide, not by province. And I believe in the US and the UK and other parts of the world, they do have their regulations as well. So do fly responsibly. So once you get your license, the next step to do is get some accessories for your drone. This is in no particular order of importance, but I'm going to be showing you some accessories that are really important to have while you set up your drone and while you're flying your drone. And the first thing is cones. So nothing too fancy. I just picked these ones up from Canadian Tire. So in this set, I got 4 cones. And what I like to do is position these around the takeoff and landing area. Keep it the same place so people are aware that you are flying a drone and you are in a safe zone, and you're hopefully not going to have anybody running into your area of where you're flying. So super important to have these cones so people know you're working. Another thing that I picked up, and now this one is actually from Amazon, is a vest that I keep on top of either my jacket or my shirt that I'm working in. And this is what it says right over here. It says FAA licensed commercial drone pilot, do not disturb. So when you're out there wearing something like this that says you're a drone pilot, it is going to definitely give you some credibility, and people are not going to approach you asking you, what the heck are you doing, right? So I definitely highly recommend this. I'm going to put a link for this below the video where you guys can pick up one of these. They do come in different sizes. I believe this one is a medium. I picked up a medium here, but I think this is fantastic. It actually tells you what you're doing out there. Lastly, I picked up a landing pad for my drone. Now, this has a couple of good functionalities. Number one, it will allow and tell people that you are taking off and landing from a position or a place where they should not disturb you in. Secondly, there have been incidences where you need to take off from a field where you may have grass, rocks, pebbles, which can be very dangerous for your drone. And so what do I mean by that? Well, right in here, if you guys haven't seen one of these up close and personal, you have your gimbal and your camera built in right over here. Now this is off, so it's just moving around as it wishes right now. But there's a lot of moving parts, okay? And now if you're landing on grass, all right, you're pushing up against this camera right over here, okay? And you're damaging this camera. And if there's twigs and stuff as well in the grass, you have a high risk of damaging this gimbal and your lens and all the mechanical stuff that are in this gimbal over here. So a landing pad is highly recommended. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So it's not as small as it looks. I actually haven't had the opportunity to open this up quite yet, only because I did purchase this in winter, and during the winter time I haven't been flying the drone too much, but I'm hoping to use a lot of this now in the spring and summer and autumn coming up. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Now there's a double side to this, so one side is orange, one side is blue. Let's see what else it comes with. Actually, this is going to be like a unboxing type of video now. So it comes with reflectors as well. There's like a sheet of reflectors over here. It also comes with pegs. You guys can see that over here. So you can actually peg this into the ground so it won't blow away. And 1, 2, 3. Wow! Alright. This thing just popped open. So here we go. This is the orange. And this is the blue side. It's not too big, surprisingly, because these can be a bit of a pain to close and open up again. If you get the folding right, you can do it pretty easy, but otherwise it can be a bit of a pain. But the good thing is this is only about, I'll get this on my waist so you can see my face. It's only about 2 feet or 2.5 feet. So I can easily store this in my car without folding and unfolding it, which is quite neat if you guys are worried about that. I'm going to leave the link to where I bought this from. It's again through Amazon. I'm going to have it below the video. But this is the final thing that I would highly recommend. So again, I'm going to just list the things that I highly recommend when you do purchase a drone, and that is your drone license, registration number, your cones, a vest, and a landing pad. So yeah, that's pretty much that. If your drone comes with an extra battery pack, that's fantastic. If it doesn't, I would highly recommend getting a second battery pack, because a drone battery would generally last between 20 to 30 minutes. And again, it all depends on how you fly. Climbing altitude, reducing altitude, climbing altitude again, reducing. This all drains the battery faster. So a second battery pack is a bonus, okay, for the list that I would suggest that you guys get. So yeah, I hope this was informative. I've been flying my drone now for weddings, for real estate, and a few promo videos where I shoot the outside of an establishment, and it gives a really good effect. It almost gives a feeling that you're using a crane at times. It gives your production company a really professional feel to it. So I hope this was informative. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments or thoughts, you can comment them below, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.